This is the house we're going to look at now, is Miss Pamela's house. So her sister passed away, and the sister's daughter inherited the property. The sister's daughter's overwhelmed. She's never dealt with anything. So Pamela's like, hey, let me call Be Polite Properties and see if they're interested in buying this property. So that's how we got to where we are today. What's up, guys? Dedric Polite, real estate investor, entrepreneur. I'm here with one of my mentees, Sean. Sean is a sharp businessman, but he's new to the real estate game. So we're going to be teaching him how to find deals, how to identify deals, how to wholesale and flip houses just like a pro. So you excited, man, for your first walkthrough?
I'm excited. I have no idea what to expect. It's going to be fun.
Well, the first thing we look at, right, is the roof. So the roof's actually in pretty good condition. You want to look at the shingles. So the shingles on there are not bad. You can't beat a brick ranch, right? These houses are super solid. What we typically like to do is paint these as well. So when you paint that brick, a white or something like that, it's going to pop and it's going to modernize it. So this house is 3-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom.
Okay.
Right. Miss June, do you know what type of floors is underneath this carpet? Those supposed to be hardwood? Okay. Oh, you know what? We're in luck. It's hardwood.
Yeah.
So again, we just walked through the living room and the kitchen. I want to get out here in some natural light. You got a backyard here. This porch actually isn't bad either. Like, it's pretty solid. You can keep this. Again, I would probably sand it down, pressure wash it, and maybe paint it. That does concern me, right? She did mention there was a pipe in the back. Like, yeah, what is it, and can it be filled in and covered up so it's not an eyesore?
Okay.
Right now it's an eyesore.
Okay. Who would you contact for that?
First of all, I would get my general contractor, get a GC over there. You know, maybe they've seen something like this. And that's the beautiful thing about this business. Like, you don't have to be a contractor. Just like in your line of business, you don't have to be an expert in everything. As long as you know somebody who's an expert in that field, they get you the right information, then you can make a decision on it. Kitchen, right? This kitchen's gonna get gutted. It's literally gonna get gutted. This wall would come out, right? Because everybody wants the open floor plan. So again, when you're new to this, you may be like, well, I've never done this, and I want to start out with wholesaling. But again, I'm talking to you as if you're a fix and flipper, because that's what you start out wholesaling. That's your elementary level. When you graduate to flipping, and you graduate to being a landlord.
A ceiling right there.
Yep. So this is mold. So you got some black mold. This will scare most people away, but it's not that scary. So what you do is get a contractor, they cut it out. Of course, you want to see, is it growing, how much, how extensive as it is. But you can treat that with bleach a lot of times. But again, what we would do is, once we buy the property, we would cut this out and maybe even just put new drywall in this section. Right, you cut out the part that mold, get rid of it, and you're good to go.
You would knock this wall right here completely down, right?
Yeah, you gotta have that open, you gotta have the open concept these days. Yeah, especially with a flip, but.
And replace the air unit?
Yeah. Central heating and air will come in. So it would be central heating and air, would be forced out the floor. That's about $8,000 for a brand new heat and air system to replace that. And this paneling would be all drywall. So all new drywall would go in, take the paneling down, all new drywall.
Okay.
Again, something like this, you'd be like, hey, I bought a house. Are you guys cleaning everything out? You don't have to. If you don't want to, you can leave everything. I can have my guys clean it out. You can sell this on Craigslist for like $1,000, right? Maybe not the mattress, but the furniture. This is solid wood right here. Yeah, what's in there? Is that a bathroom? Is that a half bath? Okay. So we got, it's 1.5 bath. If we can figure out how to turn this half bath into a full or even a 3/4. So a 3/4 bath is a stand-up shower, not even a tub, but just a shower where you can stand up. But there's a wall here, so what I'm thinking is we gotta find out what's on the other side of this wall. I don't know if it's that bathroom. It might be that bathroom though. But if we can add up a stand-up shower, that takes this from $215 to $235. So like you spend an extra $3,000 to put a shower in here. So now you're from $215 to $235, another $20,000 in resale value. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep. So that's how I look at this. But then, again, people get turned off though by the brown carpets, right? That's nasty.
Wood, but it's wood up under here too. You know?
It's wood under there. There's gold in these hills, right? So that scares a lot of people off. Like, I wouldn't live in there. No, you're not gonna live in here. It's gonna get renovated. So the next step, what we need to do is we need to get photos. So we have something called a photo. I think we call it like a photo tracker, where it tells you everything you need photos of. We typically get between 50 and 100 photos of each property. The reason you get photos is just like your EPK, just like your electronic press kit. Once you get the property in contract, you have those photos and you send it to your investors who got cash, And from the photos, a pro can even look at photos, not even coming to property, and be like, yeah, I want the deal. So the more photos and better photos and pictures you got of the property and video, the better it's gonna help you market and sell your deal. So you always wanna look in the crawl space. So what you're looking for here is you're looking for the wood. So looking for rot. That wood looks fresh. It doesn't look like it's waterlogged. I'm not seeing evidence of rot. It's a tall crawl space. A lot of times these crawl spaces would be like real cramped. This is actually like, it's tall. You got room. So if a plumber needs to get in there, we in the trenches now, Sean. This ain't that Instagram.
You know, in the trenches.
Listen, I'm not a guru. I'm a duru. Shout out to my guy, Real Estate Duru. He came up with that. He trademarked it, so shout out to him. But we really do this, man. It's not just for show. So here's the beauty, right? When you're an investor, you're a wholesaler, what we're selling two things: speed and convenience. If they were to list this property on the market with a realtor, they got to clean it out first. The realtor is going to be like, oh, well, can you paint it? Can you put a tool in it? Can you do this? Can you make? Because they want it to be pretty so it'll sell faster. These folks, they don't want to do that. They're like, look, we inherited the property. You know, we just want to get rid of it. Like, it's just sitting here. People can break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they want that speed. They want the convenience. So that's what we offer. All right, man. So just to wrap up, got my guy, my mentee, Sean here. Again, sharp businessman. He's learning the real estate game. Pretty soon, he's going to be wholesaling and flipping houses. This is just part one of the journey.
Part one.
We're going to show you guys his journey to getting his first real estate deal.
We're gonna do one of these, though. We're going to do one of them.
Absolutely. So we lock it in.
Yeah.
Polite Wealth Portal. If you want to learn, you want to get mentorship, you can apply. PoliteWealthPortal.com. And we'll see you guys on the next video.